So welcome to Chamber TV. I'm here today at Ridge Campground. I believe that's the correct name.
Yep.
And I'm here with Nick. And introduce yourself. Who's Nick?
Nick Denaro. I'm one of the owners of the Ridge Campground. My wife, Courtney, is the actual boss.
Well, whatever got you into this endeavor?
We needed to switch things up. I was working for a water utility in Nova Scotia and just wanted to try something different. I needed, I was doing that for a little bit of time and decided we wanted to try something new. And the young fellow was not quite in school yet, and so we sold our house. We looked at it the year before, but when the market went silly, we looked at it again, and we decided when we pulled the trigger and sell the house and stayed in our camper for a little while at a campground local to where our work was. And a couple weeks later or so, Courtney found this place online, Viewpoint, and came out and had a look. And and then we just, I don't know.
Made the decision. It sounds like a great place to bring up your family.
Yeah, it's fun. Digby's nice. So we're from like Lunenburg County. And we just bought a house in town last summer. Because our young fellow's starting school, so we had to kind of find a permanent. We were a little nomadic in between the first couple of years. But
so what were you doing before you came here?
Like work-wise?
Yeah.
I worked for the town of Bridgewater's water utility. I was there for 14 years, and my last 7, I guess there was 2 years in there, I was the distribution chief, and then the last 5, I was their supervisor of the utility for drinking water distribution and dam structures.
Yeah, I imagine those skills come pretty handy around here.
Yeah, I still got my own little water system and my wastewater system, so I take a lot of pride in the water here. I make sure I have glass every morning. We get it sampled according as we're supposed to, but I would rather strike me funny than somebody else. And I still dabble, and I took a couple years off, but I work for another utility on the South Shore. And on the side or part-time.
Sounds very cool.
Keep my skills, sharp.
So tell me, what's a day, one of your days like? How does it start off? What do you do? What's it all about?
Well, it depends on the day. Usually, like the Mondays to Thursdays, you try and get any maintenance stuff done. So we're, mowing. I got some winter repairs still to do. I'm waiting on some materials. So just kind of pick at the maintenance stuff, bundle wood. I got all the firewood split. An old friend of mine from my past work life lives down the road, and he has a wood processor. So he came up and run all my 8-foot lengths through, and that was well worth it. So but no, we just kind of like pick our projects, and sometimes things just pop up and the day doesn't go according to plan.
Yeah, that sounds
like any work, I guess.
You mentioned your wife, Courtney. What does she do?
She works for Nova Scotia Health Authority. She's the senior decision support analyst.
Okay.
Cool. So she's been working remotely before COVID made it cool.
Right. Yeah. Like a lot of us. So does she help out at the campground?
Yeah. Courtney's the admin, the office. There's just a lot of office stuff. We have an employee this year, and he's helping me with my maintenance stuff because I do run back and forth between my other work. Last year we hired. The first year we tried to do it ourselves, and with the young fella and the 2 of us, he wasn't in daycare. It was bananas. With cleaning cabins and bathrooms, it was just. So the next year we knew we needed to bring on some support. And
so do it right.
It worked out better for us, family-wise, and get more done. And anyway, this year that's
management and everything. And so I imagine the winter is a lot different than the summer. I think you have all-season rental here, do you?
No, we don't get into that. We do get some winter campers, a group, Nova Scotia winter campers that come out once winter. So tell me about that. That sounds like an interesting aspect to your business, the winter campers. What's that like? Well, they come out, they tent or hammock, and I usually come out and stay so that somebody on site. But I reached out to them the year we bought the place, and just if they were looking for a spot, and they came the first year and they came last year. So I think every February they are gonna. I hope they keep returning. Everybody's watching.
They bring their own equipment and
Yeah.
camping.
Yeah, they bring all their own tents and they're super low maintenance. They,
Yeah. So
they
what do you
go-
have to do to support them?
I just make sure I get some wood and that, there's no running water, right? There's an outhouse down there, which they're well used to.
Yeah.
So I just kind of hang out and make sure they don't need anything. And I stay in my camper because I'm not that rugged. Make sure the Wi-Fi's on. But no, it's they go down here just have a chit chat and get, starting to get to know. And this year they had some new faces, so I like to go meet all our campers anyway. So it's sort of part of my routine in the evening when we get travelers to go over and say hello and chit chat. And it's funny who you come across.
Yeah.
Like people you've known from old work or that sort of stuff, which is or somebody that knows like your uncle or it's just a small world.
Yeah. So in the winter you don't have to worry about the Nova Scotia fire ban at all.
No.
But I guess in the summertime, because you're a regulated camp, I think you're okay. Is they have bonfires around the camp there.
They changed that, I believe. We followed the Nova Scotia burn ban.
Yeah.
Last year was not good for Nova Scotia. I mean, forest fires are not good anywhere. We got a family out west, and they deal with it all the time.
Yeah.
But we follow the guidelines. I think there used to be a little loophole for private campgrounds, so you didn't have to follow it. But I'm pretty sure that changed. But anyway, last year we're not reinventing the wheel. There's people way smarter than us with technology out there that know. So we just follow the burn ban. We don't sell wood until 2:00 when we can update it. Yeah. And I'm thinking about mounting a TV on the wall in here just to have that up. That way, it's just like
that's a good idea. So I guess in the summer it gets really busy.
Yeah.
And do you supply any trailers, or does everybody bring their own?
Everybody brings their own. We've got 9 camping cabins.
Yeah.
So they've got cold running water, a mini fridge, AC, small heater, microwave, a barbecue, picnic table. There's a little table inside. They got a bunk bed, a set of bunk beds, and a double bed. And then 8 of them are all the same. And then we've got another one that sleeps. It's got a twin bed and a double bed. It's got a little the water's outside and there's a back deck. Yeah. So it's got a little private backyard where the other ones are kind of forward facing.
Yeah. So it's sort of a little bit like Roughing It, but the easy way.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to drag your tent and some extra stuff, just your bedding and your utensils and some food, and it's a little bit easier.
That's very cool. So what does it cost to rent the cabins?
They are $90 after tax a night.
That's really good.
It's not.
That's half the price of a hotel room.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like we've had to adjust our prices since we bought it. Excuse me, just with the changes and everything.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and us, new to business. Yeah. And we're I'm hoping we're hitting our stride now.
We should be.
We hate always putting prices up, but
nobody likes to. But the reality is that's a pretty good bargain in my world.
It's not bad.
Yeah. What does it cost for a campsite?
So your service sites, like trailer sites, are that's $50 a night, which includes tax for a 30 amp. And I think it's $55, which includes tax for a 50 amp. And then our unserviced rates. See, if Courtney was here, she knows all this stuff. I'm the outside guy. Yeah. I think it's $40 for a tent site, and we got a water power site, and I think that's $42, and all our prices include taxes. Right. And then we do some seasonal. We get seasonal campers as well. So they park their rig here and pay their seasonal fees, and they get used to the place the full season.
Yeah. So what's the biggest challenge you have in this business?
Oh, the grass.
Does grass grow in Nova Scotia? I thought it would just come up this high and stay there.
Yeah, I was hoping when I my new mower ran around, and I figured if I did it right, I'd get her to burn right off, and I only have to use that mower once this year. But
that's right. Now you could probably make an extra amount of money by renting out your 0-turn mower and calling it a kamikaze grass cutter. Yeah. And say, hey, you want to have some fun? Cut my grass.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would work. You take down to the bandstand field and you get a $5 ride. Yeah. You get 20 minutes.
Yeah, I've got one of those and I have fun.
Oh, it is. It's a blast. Yeah. I actually like mowing. I just I find it kind of relaxing. I put my earbuds in or my earmuffs on because that ringing in the back of the I got some little bit of hearing stuff from being in the plants all the time with all the
right.
harmonics of the motors and stuff running. So like,
I got you.
so I try and protect my ears now that it's too late.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too late, but it's.
So how do you market yourself?
That's Courtney. I do Instagram, and my posts go to Facebook, and Courtney does our Facebook for the most part.
Yeah.
This year we're doing. I forget what it's called. It's through Saltwire Media.
Yeah.
So we're trying a different avenue there. The truck's branded. Facebook ads usually is what we were kind of sticking to.
You boost your ads then.
Courtney does that stuff, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And this year we're Good Sam Campground, so we thought we'd try joining with Good Sam and trying to, because they've got a large platform. So we're kind of hoping that being a Good Sam member, where there's discounts, if you're a member, that we get some traffic that way. And then the Saltwire, I think I forget what the geofencing maybe I think is what we're doing with Saltwire.
Okay.
So we're trying something a little bit different. We want to get some more, like, build our shoulder seasons.
Yeah.
When school gets out, it's really busy, July and August. So we're trying to bolster our shoulder seasons a little bit.
Can you think of any event that was outstanding that happened, exciting, difficult, challenging, or whatever, and since you started up? Some event.
Good or bad?
Your choice.
Well, I'm going to try and go with a good one.
All right, go with a good one.
I don't know. We have a lot of fun here. We do events for the kids and stuff. So like Water Wars or Christmas or Halloween's always fun. Family weekend. Occasionally we get like band or something in. I don't know. We have a lot of fun here. We like to, people come enjoy the space the same way we do.
Yeah.
This year we're going to have a concert, June 22nd. It's a 3-hour concert, and we've got the Van Life Canada group are having a Nova Scotia meet here.
Right.
So I kind of reached out to them on Instagram as well. And they were coming to Nova Scotia. They were planning a trip, and they chose us for their meet for that weekend. And so we got a band. And
so that's a really important thing for people to know, is that they can book the property for event. And you got a bandstand in place for that.
Yeah. We got a bandstand, and we do like a rec hall. We do like birthday parties if you want to rent it out. We've only ever had it a couple of times, but like if you're a large group, we had a bluegrass group here last year. Yeah. I know the fellow through my old work. Right. They were doing the benefit for a friend of theirs that had passed away, so they pretty much filled the middle there, and they played all their instruments out, and put a big fire pit in the middle, and supplied them with all the wood they could burn, and they had a good 2 evenings here, which was nice to see.
Cool. So why would people choose your campground over another one?
Well, I would just say try somewhere new. If you've never been, come check us out. We got a beautiful sky. We don't have a lot of water. We got a nice pool. I take a lot of pride in the water. But yeah, we got a nice walking trail. It's private. When the burn ban's off, you can have your fires. We do lots of events. Sometimes we do markets or have featured vendors come in. We're just if you haven't been, just try somewhere new out maybe. But our sky's amazing at night if you like stars or stargazing.
Well, that's a big thing, because we've got a big black sky. So this would really be the place to come, away from all the lights and everything else.
Yeah, we're in one of those dark zones. So there's a map. And we're kind of right on that.
You're absolutely right. So that's good. Is it pet friendly here?
Yes.
Okay. So you bring your dog, bring your cat.
Yeah. And
pet Wolverines. What about that?
What's that?
The pet Wolverines.
Oh yeah, as long as it's on a leash. We're pet friendly. Some of our cabins aren't because of cleaning reasons and allergies and that sort of stuff. So the first year again was learning curve, but we found that the extra cleaning was very time consuming. Yeah. So we changed that last year, I guess. Yeah. But pet friendly, just keep on a leash, clean up after them.
Yeah. So how do people get in touch with you?
Email. Our website's really handy.
What's the web address?
The ridgecampground.ca.
Ridge Campground. CA, okay.
Yeah, and there's a book now. We got a Fireflies are booking app. Super easy to use.
Yeah.
You can go back into your reservation, change your reservation dates if you need to
that's
yourself.
Cool. That's really good.
Yeah, it's super handy. It's very user friendly. I'm not that techy. Yeah. I saved all my tech for water stuff, but the others. Or an email, a phone call.
Yeah. So what is your phone number?
902-245-5600.
245-5600.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can call me. I'm Nick. And if you're not that savvy on the computer, we can book you in ourselves as well.
So is there anything else you'd like to tell our viewers?
No. If you haven't been, come check us out. It's a small campground, it's family run. Come enjoy the space, have fun, tell your friends.
Okay, well that sounds good. And for the viewers, we're going to do a walk around video, so make sure you watch the second video as well. Nick, it's been a pleasure meeting you and getting to know you, and I wish you the best on the
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.